So hello everyone, my name is Pritam Paul and welcome to another video. And in this video we are going to start a new playlist which is called data structures. So let's talk about what is data structure and also why to use it, because before starting with data structures you need to understand one thing, that what exactly it is and why we are using it in a software development. Okay, in software development it is very much needed to use a data structure. Now why? That's the main question, right? So data structure means what? If this we consider this is our computer memory. Okay, you all know that data are being saved in our computer memory. Okay, now the way, the structure, okay, in which structure or in a structure we will be storing the data, that is going to call as data structure. In which structure we store the data inside the storage, that is called data structures. Now that's a valid question, like why we use data structure. The main question is like that. Now let's come to that point. Like for example, here there is a bookshelf. Lot of books are there. Okay, lot of books are there. Now if they are not stored, in alphabetical order, okay, a book, for example, KPMC, for example, let's just store any name KPMC or any name which starts with K, for example Kamal. This is the book name of the book. So how would you find it if the books are not like in a sorted order, or like books are not kept in alphabetical order? Okay, then obviously it is going to very tough to find this book Kamal. But if it is like A, B, C, D, Z, in such a way it is, then you would easily find out that okay, there is something in a middle order. I will search for it, and K, after that A would be there, after that M. So in such a way you can easily like find out that book. Okay, so what we have learned from this example, that if the data is stored in an ordered manner, for example in your room there are dresses, books, computer, bookshelf, there are many things. If all the things in a room are messy, like here one thing, here another thing, here another thing, here another thing, if all are messy, then obviously it is going to be very hard to find one thing among, like, from that mess, obviously. That's why it is needed that inside the bookshelf you keep the books, inside on the computer table the computer would be there would be almari, this is the bed, okay, this is the bathroom. So in such a way, like inside a bathroom everything should be there, like shower gel, body shampoo, body wash, like oil and all, every single thing. Okay, and just like that, bathroom or washroom, whatever it is, in such a way things should be in a sorted way, in a sorted manner, isn't it? So you understand the importance of being a structured thing. Okay, what are the advantages? The first advantage is obviously efficiency. Efficiency in what? Efficiency in finding things, which we call searching. Okay, finding things. Another one is like if it is sorted, then you know where to put. For example, there are 3 books of K and another one is starting from KLM. Okay, so it is starting from M. So obviously if you have any book starting with L, obviously you know this is the ending of K, this is the starting of M, obviously you will put it here, isn't it? So inserting data, another thing is efficiency in inserting, deleting data also we can say, and there are many more operations like this. So these are the operations, okay, which should be very much needed when you will be working in a database or a software development. These kind of things are very much needed. So obviously if we have a data in a sorted way or in a structured way, obviously it is going to be very easy to do lot of operation with less time. Being a software developer, you need to understand like what is time complexity. Another one is which is spec complexity. Okay, these are the two things you need to understand. Like the algorithm you would be writing should like have less time complexity, less space complexity as much as we can. Okay, so this is the reason to use data structures actually. Okay, now let's go to some types of data structures. Now if I would be explaining the data structures in C actually. So I would be using C language to explain the data structures when I will be showing you the programming. Now we will discuss about the types of data structures. Normally array, string, linked list, stack, queue, tree, graph, these are the data structures which we are going to learn. But what are the types? The data structure is of two types. First one is linear, another one is non-linear. Linear means what? In memory it would be stored in a linear manner. Okay, either it could be contiguous, like it could be in contiguous memories, or it could be like this. For example, where some block is there, then another block is there, then another block is there. So you can see there is a linear manner in both the cases. This is contiguous, this is not contiguous. Okay, and non-linear means what? Non-linear means, for example, just like for example this is a non-linear structure, because this is the root, this is the left child, right child. We will talk about it. This is a non-linear structure. I will talk about it later actually. You will not understand now what is exactly non-linear means. Okay, so linear you can understand, because obviously it's a linear manner. Basically you will understand, it's a common thing. So linear and non-linear. In linear there are static and dynamic. Like why it is static? Static means what? So the size of the memory would be constant. You can't dynamically increase it. That's why it is called static. Okay, so if you allocate like some memory here, it would be a static memory, because it is fixed. You can't increase it one by one dynamically while running the program. So obviously a static data structure is array. Another one is string also we can use, but somehow like string is a type of array, but we are not putting here actually. In dynamic we can put, like string is dynamic actually. I haven't put it here, but you can consider string as a dynamic. So dynamic में क्या आता है? Linked list, then stack, then queue. These are the three major data structures of linear dynamic data structures. Okay, now in case of linked list, there are three types of linked list. First one is single linked list, double linked list, circular linked list. In case of queue, double-ended queue and circular queue. And in case of stack, there is only stack. We will talk about every single thing in later videos for sure. Now let's come to non-linear. There are trees. If I say of the topic tree and graph, these are the two non-linear data structures. In case of tree, like binary tree, binary search tree, representation of a tree using array method. Okay, using array method and using linked list method also. Now traversals, threaded binary tree, AVL tree, heap. There are a lot of trees. Tree is a very big chapter. Okay, and another one is graph. Inside of graph there are only many topics. Okay, their representation also, I haven't written it, sorry. Like representation also is there. Representation of graph using like array representation or linked list representation. There are two types of representation. Okay, so there you will find BFS and DFS, which is breadth first search and depth first search. This is different thing, like we will be discussing. And another is graph algorithms, like Floyd Warshall, then Prem, Kruskal. There are a lot of like Dijkstra, Bellman, Ford. These are the algorithms we will be talking about. So this is the introduction video of the data structures. I will be using the C programming language, and if you don't know how to install and set up the VS Code environment for C, I will put a like there will be I button. Just go there, or the link will be in the description. Don't worry about that. So see you in the next video. We will start by array. Okay.